Glenn Beck held his big rally at Washington, D.C. back on 8/28. I know the media's pretty much finished their commentary on it. Today I'm going to share with you my thoughts, my commentary, and why Glenn Beck is a dangerous individual. Stay tuned for today's edition of Live Prayer.
What problems are you dealing with in your life right now?
Do you feel like giving up? Times are hard and you're not strong. Well, I know the answer for you, and it will lead to real truth. Don't look back to yesterday.
Now there are answers.
Tomorrow's on the
Welcome to
way.
Live Prayer.
It's waiting there for you.
Here's your host, Bill Keller.
You can make it through. There is a hope for you.
And welcome to Live Prayer. I'm Bill Keller. It's good to have you with me on this Tuesday. Back from the Labor Day vacation, back on to a regular schedule. And, we're pretty much now into the month of September, and football season's underway, and it's a great time of year. It really is. And, of course, Sunday was the grand opening of our 9/11 Christian Center in New York City. We're going to have video and a complete commentary of that on next Monday's program. That's coming up Monday the 13th. So make sure you tune in as we give you all of the great information about the 9/11 Christian Center opening in New York. And it's a great weekend. We got some great footage. We got some great video. And we'll be sharing all that with you next Monday on the 13th. So please tune in. Today, however, I'm going to give you my commentary on the Glenn Beck Restoring Honor rally in D.C. that drew anywhere from 300,000 to 500,000 people. I don't think the numbers in the crowd are as important as what this whole rally was really about. And I'm going to break that down for you in a way you haven't heard anywhere else. So it should be a good program. I'm Bill Keller, founder of LivePrayer.com, the world's largest interactive Christian website. We reach a little over 2.4 million folks all over the world every day. I'd encourage you to come visit us at LivePrayer.com. Check out the website. Everything's free. It's all there to minister to you, to be a blessing to you, especially in your time of need. So please check it all out. That's www.liveprayer, one word, liveprayer.com. And again, I know it will be a blessing to you. We've had our inaugural service at the 9/11 Christian Center in New York City on Sunday. We'll be there every Sunday through the end of the year. Then January 1st, we open our permanent center at Ground Zero. I want to take a few minutes right now and play for you a very special video that just kind of outlines everything there is to know about the 9/11 Christian Center. So please watch that important video right now. I'm Bill Keller, founder of LivePrayer.com. Recently, it was publicized that the Muslims would be building a mosque at Ground Zero. Let me make sure you understand that this was a purposeful and premeditated act. This is not an accident. They already have many mosques in New York City. This was done in a very well-orchestrated way. This mosque at Ground Zero will be a memorial to the greatest triumph of Islam in 1,400 years, 9/11, 2001, when their Muslim brothers flew those planes into the World Trade Center towers. More of their Muslim brothers went into the Pentagon. Others headed to the Capitol, were courageously ditched in the fields in Pennsylvania. But make no mistake about it, this mosque at Ground Zero is a memorial to the greatest triumph of Islam in 1,400 years. It will be a place where they will teach this generation, future generation of Muslims, how to hate this nation, how to turn this nation into a Muslim land, which is their ultimate goal. They will teach people Sharia law. the law that Islam is governed by all over the world. What is our response as Christians? I thought and prayed hard about this. I decided that why hold another rally, another protest march? That a few hours after it was over, everybody would go home and forget about it. Nothing would change. I realize there are many great efforts to try to stop this mosque from being constructed. And while I pray they're effective, and while I pray that they will be successful, in my heart of hearts I know that the Muslims, with their massive amounts of money, will be ultimately victorious. This mosque will be built. We don't need another protest. What we need is a bold, visible response to what the Muslims are about ready to do at Ground Zero. That response is the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. We aren't going there with swords. We're going there with the gospel of Jesus Christ. This is like Elijah on that wonderful day where he invited the prophets of Baal to Mount Carmel and said, let's see whose God answers by fire. Today I issue that same challenge to Imam Faisal Rao, the Imam of the Ground Zero Mosque. You bring your false God, I'll bring the God of the Bible, and we'll see which God answers by fire. Phase 1, we will hold services every Sunday, starting September 5th at 11 o'clock through the end of the year at the New York Marriott, right by Ground Zero. As of January 1st, we'll move into our permanent facility at Ground Zero, where we will hold evangelistic meetings 7 days a week. We will have a special 9/11 memorial prayer room for visitors to Ground Zero and those who work in the financial district, those who live in that area to come and pray. I know that as time goes on, the Muslims will try to silence me. They will try even to kill me. But the gospel won't be stopped. And I need you to help me today. I need you to stand with me. Many people are outraged by what is about ready to happen at Ground Zero. And people say, how can my voice be heard? You can stand with me and the 9/11 Christian Center. Go to my website, LivePrayer.com. On the left menu bar, click on the donation link. There is a secure server there where you can give via major credit card, you can give via PayPal, or you can just drop a check to our corporate headquarters in St. Petersburg, Florida. You can take a stand against this mosque, a meaningful stand, a stand that not only is going to drown out the lies of Islam, but it's going to lead souls to faith in Jesus Christ. I believe it's going to spark a revival in the city of New York, and I believe it's going to turn this nation back to God and His truth. Please, stand with me today. Your voice can be heard. You can make a difference. The 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero is the answer to this mosque and for this nation. I'm Bill Keller. God bless you. That's the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. We're off and running. Please be praying for us. We need all the prayers we can get. It's a real battle there in New York City. It really is. But you know what? The Bible proclaims the battle is the Lord's. Amen. All right, we've got our first break coming up. When I come back, I'm going to break down Glenn Beck's 828 Restoring Honor Rally and give you some perspective and insight that you haven't heard anywhere else. So please watch this important message. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with today's live prayer. I'm Bill Keller of Live Prayer, and I need your help. God has challenged me to open the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. This is a response to the new mosque that's being built within a block of where the World Trade Center towers used to stand. The Muslims are spending $110 million to build this mosque. God said to me to go put a Christian center within a block of Ground Zero, and that's what we're doing. We're going to open this center on Sunday, September 5th. I'll be flying personally to New York to hold those services every Sunday till the end of the year. And then starting January 1st, the center will literally be open 24/7. We'll hold evangelistic services there every day. We'll have a special 9/11 memorial prayer room so that those who come to New York City to visit that hallowed ground will have a place to come and meditate, pray, just spend some quiet time. This is a great undertaking. I can't do this alone. I need your help. To give a gift to the 9/11 Christian Center, you can go to LivePrayer.com. Click on the donation link on the left menu bar. There you will find a secure server so you can make a gift with your major credit card, or you can give via PayPal. Or if you want to just drop a check to us, that's great. You can send that to our headquarters in St. Petersburg, Florida. That address is on your screen. In the information line of your check, just put 9/11 Christian Center, and your gift will go to this great undertaking. Islam is a 1,400-year-old lie from hell. The audacity of the Muslims to build a center in the shadows of where the Trade Center towers that their Muslim brothers knocked down, killing 3,000 innocent people, is a travesty. People are upset. I'm upset, but we're taking action. Sunday, September 5th, we will put our faith to the test as we open the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. I need your help. I need your prayers. I need your support. Thank you, and God bless you. Welcome back to Live Prayer. Back on Saturday, the 28th of August, Glenn Beck held his Restoring Honor to America rally in Washington. The night before, he had a special service at the Kennedy Center, divine appointment, and it was more of a spiritual meeting, as was the 828 meeting, but I want to share with you some insight into that weekend that you haven't heard anywhere else. Of course, I've been very upfront about warning people regarding Glenn Beck. My first encounter with Beck came back in 2003 during the whole Elizabeth Smart affair, when at that time I didn't even know Beck was a Mormon, but because I spoke out against the Mormon cult, he labeled me as a Mormon bigot. And even though I was scheduled to be on his program regarding the Smart affair, he canceled that interview once he found out that I took a biblical Christian stand against his cult. Let me just say this. Glenn Beck knows exactly what he's doing. He is very cunning, very devious, as most Mormons are. He speaks like he's a Christian, but as we've discussed in previous programs, Mormon doctrine is totally inconsistent with biblical Christianity. The God they believe in is a polytheistic God who was once a human, not the God of the Bible. Their Jesus was created through a sexual union of their polytheistic God and Mary, and is a created being, not deity, as the Bible teaches. And you can just go on and on into their wacky beliefs. Mormons are not Christians, and that's fine. The problem we've got, though, is the better percentage of twofold generations now don't even go to church. So you've got